Sometimes the people who swear they'll never hurt you end up breaking you the most. But pain teaches you something powerful, how to rise again. This is my story of betrayal, heartbreak, and strength. The man I thought I knew. I didn't know the truth about my husband. I married him without really knowing who he was. If I had known, I swear I never would have said yes. At first, he seemed like a perfect man, calm, polite, respectful. But later, I found out he wasn't the person I thought he was. It all began one day at my friend's wedding. The hall was full of laughter, music, and people dancing. Everyone looked so happy. I was having a great time with my friends when I noticed a man standing alone near the corner. He was tall, handsome, and quiet, just watching the crowd. Our eyes met a few times, but he didn't come over or say a word. 2 days later, I got a message on my phone. "Hey, I saw you at the wedding. Can we talk?" I was surprised. I asked, "Who's this?" He replied, "I'm the guy from the wedding. You looked beautiful. I'd really like to get to know you." I didn't know what to say, but something about his message caught my attention, so I replied, "Okay, we can talk." That's how it started. We began texting every day. He was sweet, respectful, and always said the right things. "You're special," he'd write. "I like you a lot." We talked nonstop for 2 days. Then, out of nowhere, he said something that shocked me. "I want to marry you. I see you as my wife and the mother of my children." I was stunned. "But we don't even know each other," I said. "I know you're the one for me," he insisted. "Please say yes. I'll make you happy." His words hit me deep. I wanted to believe him, so I said yes. Our wedding happened quickly, just a small ceremony with close friends and family. I wore a simple white dress. He wore a black suit and smiled at me like I was his whole world. I truly thought I'd found my forever. At first, life was perfect. He was loving, caring, and always showered me with compliments and small gifts. He'd say, "You're my lucky charm," and I'd believe him. I felt blessed. But after a month, things started to shift. One evening, I noticed him smiling at his phone. "Who are you texting?" I asked. "Just a friend," he replied quickly and put his phone away. I didn't think much of it. I trusted him. As time went by, we had 2 beautiful kids, a boy and a girl. Life looked normal from the outside, but inside, something was changing. He started coming home late, saying, "Work's busy." He barely talked to me anymore and always kept his phone locked. I tried to ignore it, hoping it was just a phase, but deep down my gut knew something was wrong. Then one night, he forgot his phone on the table while taking a shower. I picked it up, and what I saw shattered me. There were messages from another woman. He called her my love and my everything. He'd never called me that. I couldn't breathe. My hands shook, tears filled my eyes. He'd bought her gifts, taken her to dinner, sent her selfies, things he never did for me. And the worst part, I knew the woman. She was from my own village. She wasn't even younger or prettier than me. She was 5 years older than my husband and already had 3 kids. Her husband worked abroad. That night, my world collapsed. When he came home, I confronted him, holding up his phone. "What is this?" I screamed, crying. He froze, then said softly, "I'm sorry. My mistake. A mistake? You lied to me, betrayed me, ruined our family." I shouted. He begged for forgiveness. "Please, it won't happen again. Just one more chance." I was broken and confused. I didn't know what to do. I left with my kids and stayed at my parents' house for a month. I didn't tell anyone the full story, just enough to explain why I couldn't go back. My parents said, "You have kids. Maybe forgive him. Maybe he'll change." And like a fool, I did. For my children, I went back. For a short while, things seemed okay. But I couldn't love him anymore. My heart was numb. And soon enough, it all repeated. He was texting again, disappearing again. One day, I even saw him together in his car laughing. That was it for me. He came home later that night, full of fake apologies. "I'm sorry, you're the best wife, the best mom. Please forgive me." But I was done. I had given him a second chance, and he threw it away. So I made a promise to myself, no more listening to others. This time, I'll listen to my heart. I divorced him. I left everything behind and moved abroad to work. My kids stayed with my parents. It wasn't easy, but I finally felt free. Life is like that sometimes, painful, messy, unfair. But I don't regret anything, because now I'm stronger than I've ever been. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon, because every week we share real stories about love, trust, heartbreak, and strength. Tell us in the comments, what would you have done in her place? Your words might help someone who's silently going through the same pain. Stay strong, stay true to yourself, and remember, walking away from what hurts you is not weakness, it's power.